Well, hello there.
Hello there. How are you?
Hi. So, I guess we're just gonna make some cooking videos for you because we just feel like some of you might be bored or just wanting to do something, and they check the internet and we have some cooking videos for you.
You mean maybe someone to cook with?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's fun to cook together. We think it makes it a bit more fun and interesting to do. And so Oscar, which this is, and me, Duke, aka Oscar's dad, we are going to just cook some basic things that we cook in our house. And we're not doing it the right way, we're not doing it probably hopefully the wrong way. Just this is how we do it, and you can join us and cook however we cook it.
Yeah.
Or if you have a different way of cooking it, you should comment and explain to us how you do it.
Yeah, then we can sort of look at it and go like, oh, cool, I'm gonna use that too.
Yeah.
So
it is weird with this much time at home to actually be able to cook different things.
Yeah.
It's like it's a weekend every day in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
So Oscar, what are we making today?
So today
First one.
we are creating scrambled eggs. So
Yes. A favorite, family favorite
so
in the morning.
Eggs beaten up and cooked in the fry pan.
And feel free to join us. The ingredients that you need should already have been at the start, but just to go over it again, eggs to scramble.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Yep.
That's always good to do. Milk. We today are going with soy milk because we want it a bit creamy. Is that what you were saying? And I only go light cow milk. And so we thought we'd go with soy milk today. But again, up to you. You can do whatever milk you like. Some butter. Always a good one. Love the butter. What do we use the butter for, Oscar?
Well, some people will put it in the actual egg mix, but I put it in the pan to melt before instead of like cooking oil or anything.
Oh, okay, cool.
I put it in before and it goes just as good.
Okay.
Except it's more bubbly and cookie.
There are lots of other ingredients you can obviously add to this. This is one of the most flexible meals I think there is in the world. We just have quite a limited amount of ingredients, which is what we thought was really smart for a cooking video, to not actually have much to show you guys. Yeah. But anyway, this is what we do have.
We don't have any parsley today, so
yeah,
we used to have parsley, but it sort of parsley in the gelatin fire, so it just died.
Okay, anyway, off to the good start. Here we go. What are we going to do first?
So first of all, we need the bowl. We've got to crack the eggs in the bowl. So
alright, well you've got a special cracking technique. Do you want to show how you do it?
Okay, so cracking, pretty much just need to just hold them with 2 fingers and just bang. So
nice. Oh, that was very good.
You can do one.
No, I'm not going to be as good. I can try. I'm going to try one.
We needed to try.
So, hold the egg. I didn't quite nail it, but anyway.
It's.
I mean, the tricky part is here not to get the shell in. This takes a bit of experience or training, doesn't it? I used to have lots of shells in mine. But if you do get shells in there, you can just pick them back out again. Have you ever tried to pick a shell out of the bowl with your finger or with a spoon? It's really difficult.
No, you use these. You use the eggshell.
Aha, that's right. Why? Do you know the science behind why that would be better?
Because well, first of all, it's not really just a flat side. It's all jagged and stuff. So
sure. How many eggs are you using today, by the way?
Well, today, since both Dad and I are having eggs today, so we're going to go with 5 eggs because he'll normally eat quite a bit, and so will I. Since
we do love our eggs.
It's probably one of my favorite meals. Is scrambled eggs.
Anyway, so we're going to do that.
Also, today we are not having toast. You guys can have toast if you want to. If you are going to have toast, I'm going to tell you when you probably should put the toast in if you want to have it, good timing and everything, so nothing's cold. We'll tell you when, if you're going to use toast. We're just going to use bread, so you don't have to worry about that, but we'll tell you when you need to put the toast down.
I prefer bread, unless the bread is old. I mean, toast is bread. This is something, as a Norwegian, I'll argue to the day I die. Why does it change name when it goes into a toaster? That's pretty funny. Yeah. But anyway, I like bread. He likes toast and or bread, depending. What do you like? Let us know. You know, what's your preference? Again, it's everyone can do whatever they want.
It's a complete variable.
Yes.
So first of all, I would normally beat up the eggs first before I put in the milk.
It's not very kind.
And also,
Okay. So
ignore
what do
this
you
guy's
do?
puns.
Don't.
I live with him. So we beat up the eggs.
Full force.
Yeah.
You've got hard. What's the aim here?
So you just want it to be.
If I show what
That's
you're doing.
what you're sort
This is a
of.
cooking video, you know.
You're looking for just pretty much no too dark spots where these just see on the egg white. We want the yolk pretty much beaten into the white.
Yeah,
so
yeah, sure.
you can have like little spots
I've
with
got
it,
an
but
idea.
for now that's what you'd probably be looking for.
Good call. Take the bowl and let's show our excited viewers a second camera where you can do it under here. Look at that.
Okay, here we go. So we just sort of just want this completely light yellow texture. So
That's it. That's the beaten eggs right there, scrambled
So
up.
now we've gotten the soy milk. So now here, you know French toast. Hopefully you do. So French toast, this is probably the first step you want, except you do it in a different bowl. And you want to put more milk than egg.
In French toast.
Yeah, because you
But
want it to be white. But in scrambled eggs, you want less milk. And I can't get the lid off. Can you please take the lid
Oh,
off?
right, sure.
Thank you.
No worries. See, that's why it's a good thing to be two people working together
So
so someone can get lids off.
you only want enough that just starts to show.
Mm-hmm.
And you beat that up first and see if it needs any more.
Just a little dash.
So here, I'd
Dash
say
of
I'd
milk.
want a tiny little bit extra since I didn't put enough in.
Mhm.
Put about that much in.
Okay, so another
And
dash.
there we go.
Dash.
So now it's hard to see the milk, but it's pretty much just turns super creamy when I beat it.
Yep.
And now we've got
Maybe
our
you've got your other
eggs.
milk cam over there as well.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
milk cam.
Milk cam.
Well, not really milk cam,
But
but
this is how you can show the difference.
so
yeah.
you can see the difference now. It's way more creamy and has a bit more texture than just the egg.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can, since also chef's pick, you clean up after you. So
I like to clean up as I go if I can, especially because we have a very limited workspace in our kitchen. So it's good to clean up
yeah.
as you go.
So
Some people
first
do it
thing, we
on
don't
this.
need the milk anymore. The milk can go.
See ya.
Also, the eggs can go into recycling because there's nothing left in them. Stop.
So I thought I'd do like a dub version. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of scrambling, so I feel like I've also done something. I mean, scrambled eggs is probably more of a one-person cook than a
This
two-person
needs to
cook.
go in the bin.
As such, I can do the cleanup if you like.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
this stuff has to go in the bin because
So, well, yeah, the eggs go there, and then the cardboard box can go in the recycling.
recycling. Make sure you know what to recycle and what to put in the bin.
Well, we are still a little bit unsure ourselves, to be honest.
No, well, sometimes.
It's hard
yes.
because different councils in Australia and different places have different recycling rules. It's actually hard to know.
Another variable here. So we've gotten salt and pepper.
Yeah?
You have a complete choice of when to put this in. Some people I know put it in now, some people I know put it in while it's cooking, and some people I know, including me, put it on while it's already cooked and on the plate.
Why not do both?
You can do really whatever you want
Depends on
here.
how salty you want it. See, this is,
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about this maybe just yet, but it also comes down to what you're having with it. You know,
Yeah.
some things you might have with it are also salty, or
'Cause-
you know, it's a flavour thing. It's again totally your
Because
call.
we have stuff with it, mystery, but I'll tell you later, but soon.
Well, it's up to you.
Okay,
You-
so next thing up, to be honest, we have the egg mixture.
Yeah.
So the next thing is to start cooking.
Okay.
So
is this where I come in, or do
this
you?
is when you're probably going to need to start helping me. So
Alright.
first up,
Yeah.
we can take the lid off the butter. So
Yeah.
the butter for me goes in the pan. So
Okay, not into the mix.
not into the mix, in the
Okay, cool.
pan. So
Sure.
you
So I
can,
gotta turn on the pan first to cook.
yep.
Is it a full bowl? Is it a not
You
full bowl?
you don't want tons because because if you put too much on it cooks super fast. And also, eggs, even after you've turned the flame off, they continue to cook until you take them out of the pan. So you don't want them on too high. That's pretty good. You only want a little
Just
bit
a
on.
bit, again, a bit down more.
Yeah.
And do we want the butter in now to melt? Do you put oil in? Nah.
You
Just-
don't need
just
oil.
butter.
You don't
Cool.
need oil.
Just
to
the
be
butter.
honest.
Awesome.
So I'd say cut off like a corner of your butter. That I think I might need a little bit extra from this since we're having 5 eggs.
Yeah.
I'd
So a bit
drop
more
that.
butter.
Yeah. I drop that bit of butter in if I can. There
Okay.
we go. And now this is where is the there it is.
Yeah.
This is when the mixer comes
I mean,
in.
for this you could use a normal.
You can use whatever you want.
What do you call a normal flipper? What do you call it?
I think it's a flip. I have no clue.
Flipper.
Okay.
But we just use this one because we like it because it's long and fancy.
Yeah.
But you could use anything you like, really, to just stir around. Again, depending on the frying pan you use, you obviously don't want to use metal in there. You could use a wooden spoon or anything like that to stir around with. Another trick I find is good, depending on the frying setup you got, it's good to hold this with your other hand.
The handle.
So it doesn't wobble around, because this is going to get hot. And we don't want it to be dangerous, we want it to be safe. It is good to get an adult to help, as Oscar done today.
Another
An
thing.
adult in inverted commas when it comes to me.
Okay, so as well here, you have to be patient here because you don't put the eggs in the second the butter's gone.
No?
You wait for the butter that's in the pan to start bubbling.
Okay, so it is bubbling now,
It
just
is
a little
bubbling
bit.
a little bit. I'd
You
say
want it
wait
bubbling
like
more.
10 seconds and we should be able to put it in.
Okay, and that's not too hot. I mean, gas is always tricky. That looks quite hot to me. You can go down a little bit for now. It's always probably good to start with it not so hot, and then you can bring more heat in than if it's already too hot. And then
Okay,
you fry.
people using toast. I recommend not to put it down yet, but get ready because it's only going to be 10 seconds away. So put your bread in the toast now and get ready.
Yep.
So, you just gotta wait for the.
Okay.
So you pretty much
I'll turn it down a bit too much.
the second that butter is like bubbling,
We've got bubbles now.
yeah, when it's bubbling properly,
Yep.
that's when you put the toast down. Then you go and you pour the eggs in.
Wow. That's a perfection of timing, is it?
That's my time.
So if you were toasting, this is the time to toast.
Yeah, I'd say put it down, come over.
Again, though, it's a variable because it depends on the toaster.
Yeah.
Imagine if you have.
If you have one that takes like 20 seconds to cook, this is just for our toaster. We put it in now because most of the time it's hot by the end.
So now you can see it's toast already cooking a bit here.
Okay,
so what we do is, you want to explain it?
Yes, so
I'll
I
do it,
think
you can
beginning
explain.
we look at the edges, they're already cooking. So this is
Yeah.
obviously on high because it's cooking fast.
You want to turn down a little bit?
I'd say start on the edge.
Yeah, you just move it around gently, holding the other handle. Move it,
Okay, there we go.
and you can see it's cooking at the bottom. So the point is you want all of it to cook sort of evenly.
You don't want just egg juice running everywhere.
No.
Because
I have a question. Does anyone do this differently? If anyone's watching this and do it differently, let us know how you do it, because we're interested to hear. Oscar and I basically wanted to make videos where people can join us cooking basic meals, but also we wanted to make videos where we can learn new ways, new techniques, maybe be told if we're doing something wrong, or if there's a better way to do it, or just an alternative way to do it. We'd love to know. See, that's how quickly it's cooked now. And because the frying pan is hot, it'll keep cooking.
yeah.
So I find it's very
So I say
easy.
here, you can take this off.
Totally. You turn it the other way. And press it down. That's the one. So it's actually very easy with scrambled eggs to overcook them. Oscar and I like them a bit runny. In fact, we have been too busy talking and forgot to get our bread ready.
Yep.
Because
Right.
the bread ready language.
I just realized that.
The bread ready bit is also important because you want to maybe put things on it like butter or mayonnaise or whatever you are putting on your bread.
In our case,
There's so many variables too. This is a bit of you can show it, of course show it.
Oh.
So, being from Norway originally, Oscar loves something called caviar. Now, you may or may not know what that is, but it's basically a fish egg based paste. It smells really bad,
It smells amazing.
but it's really salty and it tastes awesome. Now I realize we also haven't put in pepper or salt into our eggs.
That's why I put it on here.
You put it on after.
Remember?
Okay, but otherwise you could have put it in a mix. That's what I sometimes
It's
would do.
completely your choice.
Again, up to you. So, the scrambled eggs are made there. Oscar's putting on his caviar. Strange. Personally, I have a preference to combine scrambled eggs with smoked salmon or maybe ham.
Do we have any smoked salmon?
I don't think we do, unfortunately.
Okay.
We're actually really low on ingredients, so we're not showing you. Another thing too would have been the parsley that we mentioned earlier. I'm realizing now that this isn't quite the right cooking video because we should have told you the parsley would have probably been good to put into the mix. before we cook the eggs because it tastes really good.
Bad
in the
timing.
mix. Yeah, this isn't the best.
Please
We're
don't
not
leave
the
the
best
video.
chefs, but leave us a comment to tell us that we could have done that right, maybe. But I will check what's in our fridge in case there is something awesome in there we can use. I mean, there's so many good things. Bacon, whatnot.
Bacon? Yes. Bacon for days.
I also like mayonnaise, but again,
We're running out of caviar.
these are tough times in our
It's gonna be a
household.
tough
We
time.
don't have caviar. We don't have
It's
mayonnaise
gonna be a
either.
bad day. We're running out of caviar.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
It's gonna
Okay,
be a sad day.
but anyway, caviar, which none of you would have at home if you're in Australia watching this. If you're in Norway watching this, you will probably all of you have it at home.
You would probably all have caviar.
That's the
Most
question for us. It looks weird. What do you like with your scrambled eggs?
If anyone
Anyway.
says Vegemite, I will leave this channel.
You can't leave your own channel.
Yes, I can.
So, and then we
And I
stir it
will.
up. And look out, hot still. Pop it on. It's not the prettiest meal, that's for sure.
It's
But it's a messy meal, but it tastes awesome. And it's an awesome breakfast to start the day, get your protein level up, and get you going. We could have probably even made more, but we just like a lot of bread.
yeah.
But hey, this is really one of those each to their own kind of meals.
This is probably a meal put into the category of we want to learn how you guys do it.
Totally. We
Yeah.
totally would love to
'Cause
know
there's a
how
lot-
other people do it.
Because there's a variable to nearly every step. First of all, the caviar's a variable, the eggs are a variable, the bread's a variable, the amount of milk's a variable, the amount of eggs
Parsley.
is a variable. Everything in this is a variable. This is just what we like.
And Oscar, when you finish with the bread, always wrap it up. Try to seal it somewhat. Keep it fresh. Right. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. We hope to come back with other interesting meals and
We
interesting
will.
things for you.
We will.
Please leave us a comment and tell us how you would rather do it.
Yeah.
Tell us if you think we're shocking chefs, because then we can improve on that. But you never know. Anyway,
Don't suggest
Thank
so
you.
shocking chefs, please. That's sad.
thumbs up. Have a great day. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.